What is up, YouTube fam? Thank you for coming back to my channel and watching my videos. If you're new here, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below. Today I'm going to be going over a grocery haul with you guys, kind of showing you what I get every time I go to the grocery store and why. And then on top of that, just giving you guys a little bit of tips and tricks on certain foods to eat and stay away from, and what I've personally chosen for myself that's helped me through my fitness journey, and just little changes that make all the difference. And I'm also going to give some tips on what I eat instead of certain things that have helped me in my fitness journey and throughout my pregnancy. If you are struggling with your nutrition and you need some new ideas, you're tired of eating, you know, the boring regular rice, chicken, and vegetables, please drop a comment below or message me on my Instagram, Body by Zizzo. I can help you out with that. I do offer an individualized sample meal and macro plan on my website, which is a full list of groceries for you, snack and meal ideas, and much more. I'm not a registered dietitian or a licensed nutritionist or anything like that. This is just a video to give you guys an idea of what I like to get from the grocery store and cook with on a day-to-day basis, and then also just to give some tips from my personal experience. Out of all the clients that I've helped online and in person, I've also created a sample meal plan for them to look off of, go off of, and really get an idea of what their day-to-day meals should be looking like, how to structure them, when and how much to eat. Those are just little things that I help my clients with. So I hope this video is helpful. Give it a thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe if it's helpful and useful to you. And if you guys want to see anything in particular, please let me know. All right guys, it is time to go grocery shopping. Let's get it. Am I the only one that forgets their grocery bags every time they go to the grocery store? Like, this is the first time I'm remembering. I'm actually proud of myself. You know, these portable things, or they charge you for the plastic bags. I don't know. It's so corny to me, and every time I go, I always have to buy more and more plastic bags, and I feel like I'm not helping the environment. But we remembered today thanks to this video and you guys. So let's do it. All right guys, so we just pulled up, well, me and my friend, no, I just pulled up to the grocery store, grab some stuff here, and then I'm also gonna head over to Trader Joe's because I'd like to get their produce there. All right, you guys, we are done at Food for Less. That took a little bit longer than I expected. I'm over here trying to direct the cart. It's going everywhere. That's because I have so much stuff in here, and I literally only spent $100. So let me show you what it looks like. I mean, I'm not kidding. Like, all of this, bags filled to the rim, only $100. So this is why I come here. But I will be stopping at Trader Joe's for just like one or two things and then heading home. I just had to carry like so many bags of groceries upstairs right now. I'm tired, you know. This bump is like, it makes you tired. Okay, makes you tired. So look at everything we got in here. We got so much food. We got one over there too. Show you guys what I got, and then kind of go through what trips. It's been a long day. Tips and tricks I have for you guys as far as nutrition goes. So let's get to it. Okay, that was a lot. That was a lot to handle. So I just unpacked everything from the grocery bags, and I'm gonna go over all the stuff I bought. I'm so excited. There's a lot of fruit, a lot of produce, a lot of greens, vegetables, carbs, protein. There's so many things in here that I want to show you guys. So let's start with my favorite thing right now, which is fruit. Fruit is super important to have, obviously, when you're pregnant. It includes a lot of antioxidants and vitamins and minerals, and not to mention fruit is good for you, but it tastes really good, and I've used it as a replacement for dessert in a sense. So the different fruits that I got are strawberries. I got some grapes. I really got actually a lot. I got a lot of fruit. I grocery shop for Wes and I, so I do get more than I usually would, obviously by myself, but we both love fruit, so I always get a lot of it every time I go to the grocery store. We have mango over here, got some plums. I'm like looking at this like, what is this? It's oranges, obviously. I got oranges and right. My camera died in the middle of that video, so I had to take a minute, charge it. Now I'm back in action. So it's important to eat that fruit during pregnancy. Right now I am 28 weeks pregnant, so I make sure I get a lot of fruit in, not only for the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, but also to keep my fiber intake up so that we have easy digestion. For us ladies that are pregnant, it's just really good to have a good amount of fiber every single day. Moving on with the fruit, I got a lot of peaches, yellow and white, and yellow and white nectarines as well. These have been like my favorite right now. They're super yummy. I eat them after dinner if I want something sweet, or just for a snack in the middle of the day. And last but not least for the fruit, I think this is last, I got some melon. I know Wes loves this melon, so I decided to get it, but I'm gonna cut it open. Hopefully it's good. It's actually funny because this is like the size of my baby right now at 28 weeks pregnant. Can you just imagine? This is just really weird. It's really cute though. Anyways, going into a little bit of carbohydrates. A few things. I love my carbs. I'm sure you do too, everybody else. But a few good substitutions that I use for carbs. For example, rice. I got a bag of rice. I love my rice. But a good substitution for it would be the riced cauliflower. Now, they sell this in Trader Joe's. You just saute it in a pan with a little bit of olive oil, and it tastes really good. You can make your own fried rice with this, add your vegetables in it. I usually like to eat it with sriracha, because sriracha is my best friend. It's a really good substitution. For example, this serving is 2/3 of a cup, so you would have about 4 grams, only 4 grams of carbohydrates in one serving. Now, if we were to go with the rice, about 1/4 a cup would be 36 grams. That's a 4 to 36 grams. That's a big difference. You know, like, it's a big difference. So if you're looking for something that's a good substitute for rice, but that'll still fill you up, has good flavor, or if you need to just simply cut down your carbohydrates in the day, in between each meal, I would definitely recommend doing the rice cauliflower over the rice. Carbohydrates that I chose were potatoes. Saute these in a pan, cut them up, a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper, and you know, whatever protein and vegetable I want with it. And then also choose choose a vegetable, whichever vegetable I want to choose. That's kind of how I slice and dice my meals every day. I choose a protein, I choose a carb, and I choose a fat. And then I make sure I have my snacks in between, which are veggies, fruit, almonds, you know, assorted nuts, whatever the case is. Other than that, I'd say maybe some mashed potatoes or sweet potato. So moving on, I got some avocados. I like to put these on my eggs. If I could, I'd eat avocado with everything, but I'd like to watch my fat intake. This is a good source of essential fat, so this is a good fat. Another example of a good fat would be the cooking oils that you use to cook with every day. So your olive oils, your cashew oils, your, not peanut, your coconut oils, all those oils that you cook with, saute things with, and avocados are good sources of fat. So I mostly just put these on my eggs in the morning because it's my favorite combo, and honestly, breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. Tomatoes, I think it's the Italian side of me, but I really love tomatoes because I eat it with my salads. I'm a big fan of arugula. Make sure you get your greens in, you guys. And if you don't, you should try out the 1UP Nutrition Supplement, the Vegan Reds and Greens. That is a good way to get your greens and fruits in. It has a lot of antioxidants in that supplement, as well as pre and probiotics to help you with your gut health. So I'd recommend that. But anyways, I like to cook with tomatoes, and I also like to put them in my salad, so either or. If I'm really not feeling like vegetables, I'll eat a salad instead with my lunches and dinners. We got broccoli and carrots. These are probably my favorite vegetables. I usually make the broccoli with the salmon or any type of protein that you want. Again, this is completely up to you, but this is why I leave it up to my clients. Like, you don't just have to eat chicken or turkey or anything like that. You can mix up your proteins, mix up your carbs, and mix up your vegetables. So when you go to the grocery store, you know, okay, I need to grab 3 different proteins, 3 different carbs, 3 different veggies. I usually get Brussels sprouts, asparagus, spinach, a lot of leafy greens, cauliflower, a lot of those different types of vegetables to cook or eat raw with my lunch and dinners. The last vegetable I have right here actually is green beans. Green beans, anything green and vibrant. Love it. And then I had to get cucumbers because I love snacking on cucumbers and they are good for you. I actually wanted to show you guys this one sauce that I buy from Trader Joe's. This is the brown sugar barbecue sauce. I didn't realize, you know, how much sugar and carbs are actually in regular barbecue sauce that you'd buy in the store. So I don't use barbecue sauce that often, but I have been grilling it or putting it on my chicken. For 1 tablespoon, there's no fat in this, only 6 grams of carbs and 5 grams of sugar, which is not bad at all. I compared it to another barbecue sauce the other day, and that barbecue sauce had double what this one had in it. So I just recommend this one if you are going to use barbecue sauce, and it also just really tastes amazing. That I wish I did and I forgot, you always forget something when you go grocery shopping, is eggs. So it is good for fetal brain development to have regular eggs, and just in general, obviously eggs contain a lot of good vitamins and minerals and protein. But one thing with eggs is that they do hold a lot of fat and cholesterol in them. 1 egg is at least 6 to 7 grams of fat and it has, I can't remember exactly how much cholesterol in it. So what I do is I actually eat egg whites instead, or I mix them together. This will reduce the fat and cholesterol intake, and it's just another nutrition tip that I love to give my clients, because if you can reduce that intake with your breakfast and eat more protein, then that's something that I would just suggest if you're looking to lose fat and gain muscle. The last thing I want to go over is protein. There's a lot of different ways you can get your protein in, and honestly, the average human being, especially women, do not get enough protein in per day. It can be hard to get enough protein in. That's another reason why it's good to have protein shakes on hand too. 1UP Nutrition does have amazing flavored whey protein if you're interested. They have vegan protein as well. If this is something that you think you're lacking in, I would definitely recommend having protein shakes, as well as the protein that you're eating with your meals. The ground turkey that I was talking about earlier, 93% lean, 7% fat. This is the one that I get from Trader Joe's. I couldn't find the leaner one in Food for Less, so I had to go to Trader Joe's, but it's worth it to me. Of course, turkey bacon for my breakfast. Good source of protein in the morning for your breakfast, other than the eggs that you eat. So I'll eat this with eggs and toast, eggs and oatmeal, or protein pancakes. I always buy the turkey or the chicken franks. I don't eat these all the time. This is just kind of when I want to indulge in something, and I will put it on a bun. Obviously, they do kind of hold a lot of fat per frank, 12 grams of fat per frank. This is just something that if I want to switch up my protein and I'm really craving something like that, I'm going to go with this instead of the regular pork or beef frank. I got some oven roasted turkey meat. This is kind of when I'm on the go and I need some protein. I want to just have a quick sandwich to make on my own. I'll put this on some thin bread, wheat bread, whole multi-grain bread with lettuce, tomato, maybe a little bit of fat-free cheese. Nutrition tip number 3, I think that's number 3, would be cheese. I'm a big cheese fan, but cheese does have a lot of fat in it and it's dairy. So if you're someone that loves cheese like I do, really try to just make those little changes in your diet. Be going and buying fat-free cheese instead of just picking any cheese off the shelf that you would choose. My last two items right here, my favorites. My favorite fish to cook for protein and good omega-3s and fatty acids is salmon. Chicken breast. I have ground turkey, chicken breast, salmon, and some of the chicken franks that I showed you, and then turkey bacon for the morning. When I go to the grocery store, I set up what I'm going to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I grab those proteins, those carbs, and those fats. That is it for today, you guys. Making little changes like that in your diet can really make all the difference, and this is something that I've noticed with my clients as well. So if this was helpful to you and you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Leave any comments, feedback below. I would love to hear from you guys. Until then, I will be cooking up some good meals, and I plan on posting some of my recipes on my Instagram and on here as well. If you don't already, my Instagram is Body by Zizzo. Go ahead and give me a follow. Say hi. Yeah, I love you guys. Bye. About to eat. So good. And I just spilled that all over my arm, literally. Yeah, you seen it here first. Amanda Zizzo making a fool of herself. Bye, guys.